Most college students think they have two choices: work a 9 to 5 that destroys your GPA, or stay broke until graduation. But there's a third option, and it's sitting right in front of you. In the next 8 minutes, you're about to discover 5 income streams that can realistically hit $500 a month before you graduate. None of these require you to be an influencer. None require you to sell anything to your friends. And none will turn your college experience into a side hustle grind. Let's start with number 1. The first income stream is student freelance ghostwriting for academic brands. Here's what most students miss. Companies that sell study guides, exam prep materials, and educational content need writers who actually understand student problems. They need people who studied that material like 6 months ago. You have something professional writers don't. You have recent memory of struggle. You have recent memory of struggle. You have recent memory of confusion. You have recent memory of confusion. You have recent memory of what actually helped you pass. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr have entire categories for this work. But here's the real play. Go directly to academic brand Discord servers. Find the ones built around exam prep. Find the ones built around specific subjects. Position yourself as someone who can write authentic study breakdowns, not ChatGPT content. Write human, tested, real material. Rate yourself at 25 to 40 per 1,000 words. One project a week gets you to $400 per 1,000 words. One project a week gets you to $400 to $600, $600 monthly. Here's a strategy tip. Start with one niche subject you actually know. Organic chemistry crushes students. So do statistics and calculus. Pick your lane, master it, then expand. Number 2 is scheduling content for small brand accounts. Notice I'm not talking about full social media management. There's a huge difference. Social media managers need to respond to comments, create content, and understand strategy. Content schedulers just organize, and schedulers just organize. Small fitness brands, small productivity tool creators, and small e-commerce shops all have content sitting around. They have a bunch of Canva graphics, they have a bunch of product photos, they have a bunch of sales copy. The problem is they don't have a system to organize it. Your job is simple. Organize it into a calendar. Schedule it to post at optimal times, maybe add some basic captions or alt text. There's an entire community of micro brands on LinkedIn looking for this exact thing. They can't afford a full marketer, but they can't afford $400 to $500 monthly for someone to keep their content flowing. Use tools like Buffer or Later. The free tier is fine for starting. Charge 25 to 50 per week per client, 3 to 4 clients, and you're done. Number 3 is community moderating for niche Slack communities. This one's sleeper status. Large Slack communities in finance, tech, marketing, and wellness all need active moderators. We're not talking about people who just delete spam. We're talking about people who actually engage with members. They answer questions, they keep conversations healthy, they spot and ban bots. These communities often have 500 to 2,000 members, and they pay moderators $200 to $600 monthly depending on community size and engagement requirements. Here's where to find them. Search your niche plus Slack community on Google. Look for communities in areas you genuinely care about. Your authentic interest shows, and members notice. Quality moderation happens when you actually care. Average time commitment is 2 to 3 hours per week. Most of it is just being present. Number 4 is selling custom study schedules and personalized academic strategies. Students stress about time management more than anything except grades themselves. You already create study schedules for yourself. What if you sold them? Create template study schedules for specific classes. Make an organic chemistry study schedule. Make a statistics prep schedule. Make a software engineering project timeline. Sell them on Etsy and price them $7 to $15 each. They're digital files, so you get infinite downloads. One schedule could sell 50 times a semester, and that's $350 to $750 from a single chemistry study schedule. Here's the better version. Offer personalized schedules where students tell you their course load, their week subjects, and their exam dates. You build them a custom 8 to 12 week study plan using Notion or a simple PDF. Charge 25 to 50 per plan. Market directly to university Facebook groups and post in semester start periods. That's when stress is highest and demand is highest. 3 to 5 custom plans per month, plus passive Etsy sales gets you to $400 to $600 month, plus passive Etsy sales gets you to $400 to $600 monthly, and that's a real possibility. Number 5 is paid research participant and study volunteer coordinator. You know this exists. Universities run studies constantly, and you usually make 10 to 25 per study. Here's the lever. Nobody pulls. Universities also need coordinators. They need people who recruit, schedule, and manage other student participants. Contact your university's research department, especially the psychology department. Offer to be a paid recruitment coordinator. You get a percentage of every participant you bring in, or sometimes a flat monthly fee. You're in the perfect position. You know exactly where college students congregate. You know what messaging actually makes them sign up. You can actually reach them. One university alone can run 20 to 30 studies per semester. At 15 to 30 per recruited participant, coordinating 5 to 6 studies monthly hits your 500 target easy. Okay, now here's what separates students who actually hit 500 monthly from students who stay broke. They start with one of these. Not 5, not 2, 1. You pick the thing that matches your current skills and schedule right now. You get really good at it. You hit consistent income. Then you add a second stream. Trying to launch 5 at once is schedule right now. Then you add a second stream. Trying to launch 5 at once is how you launch there are now. Here's your next move. Pick one of these 5 options. Spend this week researching it. Find one real opportunity. Apply. Close the gap between knowing about something and actually doing it. That's where the money actually is.